All right, hello. What's going on? What's up, Slava, my man? What's up, Eric? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. What's up, Clarence? What's up, P&G? Man, this is brutal. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm all right, my man. Oh, we got 9 people in here already. We may get some people in here today because we're so bearish right now. What's up, Silver, my man? You sound clear. Audio's good. I appreciate it. Yeah, what you guys think's happening? You think this is the final dip before we go up? What's up, Jesus, my man? Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, it's brutal. I'm down $1,200 on my investment on my bag. It's very hard to sit through. Pretty sure we're done. Yeah, that's the sentiment right now. That's what people are saying. What's up, JM? Taking a beating, yeah. Slava, switch over to the other stream. Oh yeah, you're on the small one, my man. I'm trying this new thing StreamYard has to see how it does. I would say this is it where it is now because I pulled up this chart here, our Binance chart, low to the high. We're at the 618. If we break the 618, then it's probably game over. If we don't have a recovery very soon, large green candle spawning in this next week, we're done. I don't think that's going to be the case. Retracement down to the 618, one final flush out or whatever you want to call it, 91,161, and then back up. Can you imagine if we just reverse out of here and everyone just gets left behind because they got out? All right, let me look at PNG. I'm afraid to look at some of these coins because I looked at the Toshi chart and it's just melting away. Oh my God, PNG's doing the same thing. No, Penguin's going to zero. It's got the 618 here also. Yeah. If it closes below, what do we got? We still got 13 days on these monthly candles. What are the weekly? Oh no, we got weekly candles closing down. Okay, so this weekly candle, 6 days left, needs to get bought back up over the 618 at 5.7. If that is the case, when we hold, we may be bullish to reverse back up. So we'll watch the weekly candles on some of these coins, but they really got to hold these 618 areas. But if it closes below on a weekly, below 5.7, the way Bitcoin's looking, and then yeah, it's probably over at that point. I don't know why it would be over. I guess because it is different this time, but yeah. I mean, that's all that we can really say. I don't know how long the stream's going to be, but everything's just dying right now. So just like BTC, this 618 is crucial to hold. I'll go ahead and just put a box here. So if we end up closing a weekly candle inside the box, it's bad. And if we close below the box, it's pretty much going to tell us it's over with. If we don't get a pump on Bitcoin this week, then you'll know there's no alt season, I guess. Which I still believe there is going to be an alt season, so I'm not giving up hope just yet. But crazy things can happen. But other than that, there's really no point in looking at the higher targets and stuff for these coins at the moment. We got to wait to see if we survive here. You're on the mobile live now on the regular. What's up, DZ? He says trash. ALCX is the only bullish coin. What's up, T13? What's up, Lincoln? What's up, Cha, my man? You're planning for the bear market. Haven't sold anything yet. Yeah, I'm still holding, my man. I'm still holding my Toshi bag. I'm down over $1,200 now. What's up, Mr. C? What's happening? Maybe the ones that actually buy in on this last dip may be the ones that make it. So Jesus here just loaded up on some more Jasmine. I'll hold for another 3 years. So brutal. We just got to wait and see what happens. From what Papa Ben said, if we get 2 weekly closes below the 50-day EMA, it's over. We got one already. But I was looking at Plan B. He was looking at, what was he looking at? He was looking at a different moving average. I don't remember what it was. I'd have to go back on Twitter and look, but we still have a little bit of hope left. But yeah, after this week, if Bitcoin's not back above whatever it needs to be above, it's over. But I am holding out hope. So 2K is only 800 for Toshi. What you mean? Government numbers are coming in this week. That's why everyone's pulling back. Yeah, everyone's bearish again. You think it's a different cycle? People keep looking at different previous charts, then that's dumb. Yeah. Well, my thing is, I've been saying over the last couple of streams, if there's no alt season, then there's not going to be a crypto market anymore. You got to have people making money or they're not coming back. No one's going to come back next time, even though people will start saying, oh, this next time's going to be huge. But you said ALCX and banana. ALCX, Alchemex. Of course, you'll have random coins that pump. Yeah, it's still dead. It made a lower low from the last time we looked at it. A little relief pump, but it's still bearish. Yeah, you smacked right into the 3 too. So as long as it's below 1175, it's bearish. Banana 31 pump. Let's see. Oh, a little baby pump. Yeah, these coins, some of these coins are doing the exact same move. They're hitting the 382 and it's over. Like I said, I'm still holding out hope. I mean, what did this hit? Yeah, depending on if you want to use the scam wick or not. Yeah, if we leave it there, banana, if it gets over the 236, it may be one of those coins that just start running at 205. But BCH is up. So Bitcoin just tagged to 618. You guys see that? Low to the high, 618. I would say just watch this week. If we break the 618, then it's gonna just free fall to 83K. But by that time, it's probably over. What's up, Metal? How you doing? I'm gonna pivot into Bitcoin, DCAing more Bitcoin and sit on my hands. Yeah. If I actually make money this time, I'm getting Bitcoin next time at the bottom, and then that's it. Is Turbo still alive? What's up, the how-to? Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know. It's bearish as hell right now, but it seems extremely bullish. The amount of fear that's out there and the amount of dumping we're doing. They even got Ben Cohen acting sad. He seems sad. I'm hoping we just bounce out of here. Can we look at what? Yeah, that's another thing. The death cross. We should go up now. I can do nothing but hold, so I'm locked in. Is Turbo still alive? Cookie. Let's look at these coins really quick. I mean, like I keep saying, we got to just wait to see what happens this week. Anything can happen, though. We could be bearish this week and go down to 83K, and then we just shoot up. So if you're holding and you're going to hold, we'll wait and see what happens. Yeah, Cookie's still down here. We'll just adjust our little channel. See if we ever find a bottom to this thing. But we'll just do this again. There, we're still in the channel. Yeah, it could technically come all the way down here, and I'll just adjust it. So 3.5 could be the bottom on Cookie. If we don't just rock it out of here soon. That's another 30% drop. Jesus. I have a feeling we're about to get this, though. Because Ben Cohen, Papa Cohen, he still believes the dominance in Bitcoin's about to rocket out of here. At least the dominance. But we need Bitcoin to go up too. But yeah, I'm at Cookies below 7.6, and as long as it's below that, it's coming back down. It could even go lower than that. That's just the wick bottom. It's just a critical time right now. But like I said, I'm just going to hold. Yeah. Cookies on the 618 also. So is Bitcoin. So is PNG's trying to hold. One final dip and then the reverse back up. But at this point, Cookie, I mean, if you're holding out hope and you want some hopium on these coins, and we'll look at Toshi in a minute. We got to look at Turbo. But Cookie here, if this is finally the bottom at the 618, then now you're looking at a 58x possibly. Well, we'll just say that 1272 because we keep going down. A 38x if we go up. You don't believe they'll let it go down unless they were lying last week? Is Ondo bearish at 52 cents? Let me look at Turbo really quick. What's up, Tagzilla? What's up, Joy? Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying. The fact that everyone's screaming bear market, I think we're about to shoot up. All right, let me look at Turbo. Yeah, Louis. Turbo, Zora. It's like I said, we can look at all the coins we want, but I'd imagine they're all in the same boat. Yeah, Toshi's or Turbo's doing the same exact thing. Well, at least we'll kind of know potentially after this week. If this weekly candles are bearish, then see, like I keep saying, people can be bearish all they want and go by moving averages and whatever, but you see how I just adjusted the chart here? This thing could still come down. The bottom for Turbo may be 3097 now. It's just making its way back. Well, just like I said, we got to play it day to day, week to week, and we're running out of time. Man, that's going to suck if we drop another 35% on these coins. So Turbo needs to get back over 2018 for a reversal back up. But also notice on Turbo, it is holding this area here. So this previous resistance that it blew through was support, somewhat support on the crash, and then we're back at it again. So it's very big. We need to hold these levels here. Yeah, dude, have you guys used Zora? Make any money on it on the app? Oh man. Yeah, I wasn't even really gonna live stream because there's just when we're dying like this, there's nothing really to say but just be here. So we're still putting in a higher low on Zora. It's bearish below our green box. You can't be bullish until it gets back over our green box. And yeah, you're breaking this 786 support here. So you'll know Zora's bearish when it breaks the low. When it falls below 4.1, puts in a lower low, then it's bearish. But it has to get back over 6.2, 6 pennies. You said Ondo's bearish at 52. Man, it is warm in here. I mean, everything's bearish right now. If you're holding, you're gonna lock in and just see what happens. Then whatever you're holding, like Toshi, Toshi goes lower, I may just add some more to it. I'm already down so much money. What's the point? Might as well lose some more. Yeah, I mean, it's all the way back down here at the low almost. But yeah, technically it is bearish. From the high to the low. You know what? We'll draw another one on this thing. Even though it's still coming down. Yeah, it needs to get back over 65 to be alive again. Bullish over 75. So until that happens, we'll just have... It's just a waiting game, everyone. Missed your sell order and you're stuck holding. Yeah, most people are stuck holding. If they drop lower, I'll keep buying. What's up, David? What's up, David White? Yeah, if you have the, not financial advice, but if you have the means to just add, and you may make out like a bandit if you're adding to these coins that are going to zero at the moment. Because if we just rocket out of here, these things are going to just shoot up massively. When fear is extreme, buy more. Dude, you have a cat? Yeah, Louie. Told you guys to get on Discord. I shared a picture of Louie and the dog. Kita. You don't think Jasmine will hit 10 cents now? Come on, my man. If we have a bull run, I wouldn't worry about it. It's going to hit 30 cents. Wait, what did we say? Velo and Kita. Let me look at Velo and Kita. They're going to zero. Velo. Velo. Same thing with Velo. It's in the same boat as Cookie and all these other coins. Just large channels are trading. It is sitting right on the 0.5236 here. So you have double support at 2056. And you're back at the bottom of the channel again. What's today? Monday? Man, I'm hoping we're putting in a bottom this week. This is it. Because Bitcoin died so fast. It's just... Well, yeah, we got to get back over this little white box that I have on the chart. That's your macro support line. But over the 382 at 2009, you're bullish again. And hopefully this double support at 5.6 is the bottom. Extreme fear. Everyone's screaming bear market. No alt season. That's what you've always been told for the last 5 years, to buy in when there's extreme fear and everyone's bearish. What is Kita? Someone just needs to flip the switch already. This is getting a little ridiculous. Oh, this coin we looked at, huh? Nah, it's super bearish. Yeah, there's nothing bullish. All you can do is gamble on this. I don't know what this coin is, but you broke our low scenario. You're putting in a slightly higher low at the moment. There's no support down here. There's nothing. So if it doesn't bounce and reverse very soon, it's just going to continue to bleed out and go down. So that's really all I can say on this coin here. It's lower lows and lower highs. The market is bearish. The only other thing I could do is draw from the low to the high. If it breaks below 27, then potentially drop all the way down to 24, and then 20, another 15%, and then 30%. So it needs to hold this structure here. One other thing I can do on Kita, let's see, 786 support to get back over. Yeah, it's down below it. It's bearish. Pack it up. The government shutdown and the October flush is what spooked people. Yeah, that's my mindset too, my man. The only thing you can do is hope for the best. I'm thinking about buying well, let me look at Toshi in a minute. What was the other one we need to look at? What's up, Patel? They're nuking your Zora bag, yeah. What's up, John? Dave F is in the house. As I said, we have time till the end of this week. I want to hear my thoughts. Let's hear your thoughts, my man. Jasmine. What's up, old house? Yeah. We're all getting hit right now. But what did I tell you guys a couple of weeks ago when I bought Toshi? I told you guys I'm gonna buy Toshi and then we're done. I'm sorry, I crashed the market. Every damn time. Every time I buy in, it just goes straight down. And this time was a big straight down. Yeah, depending on what Jasmine one we look at, double top on the 382, and then it's over. That's the other chart. That's the 20-cent chart. Oh, man. Well, we're still holding our green final support box on Jasmine here. It's super bearish right now, but if we break this green box, it's just gonna go down. And it's almost there. It's just crazy because there's so much bullish news that's been coming out for crypto. But that's how it always is. We just go straight down every time someone says something positive about crypto. It just goes straight down. Just keep in mind, if we break this box, you will free fall on Jasmine. Yeah, we're seeing another 30% drop if we don't bounce very, very soon. This week, these weekly candles that are in here right now, if we don't bounce, we're going down. And then another 30% drop to 005 would be your bottom on Jasmine, which, if I had money, I would probably load up on Jasmine down here. Yeah, if Jasmine hits 005, I'm going to find a way to get in. Because if we actually have alt season, then these things are going to come down here. If Jasmine does hit that level, it's just going to rocket out of here to 30 cents. It's a 56x, my man. This may be a huge opportunity to get into these coins. Tom Lee thinks East bottoms this week. Yeah, we may be here this week and next week, and you guys that have been loading up on these death candles, may be a great thing. You believe crypto money flow into metals, gold and silver eats crypto dinner now? Oh, man. Yeah, we looked at PNG. Everything's getting beat up right now. The shadow realm is strong. The shadow realm opened its door again. It's just sucking everything back into it. Pulls is a launch pad. Polka starter. What's up, AZ? You swapped your biggest loser for tax purposes? Let me know when you sell so I can buy back in. Oh my god. It's just crazy because I knew in the back of my head, I was like, once I buy, it's gonna stop and it's just gonna go straight down. It's the same thing that happened. Exactly what happened. I bought in and it went straight down. It's nuking now. What do we want to look at? Polka starter. Polka dot. Polls. Polka starter. There's two different charts. Yeah. Yeah, we are streaming on Rumble, by the way. So if anyone has a Rumble account, go follow me over there. It'll help out. Hit the like button on both. It will help out a lot. Yeah, we just delete that one. Why are these always moved? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to say on Polka Starter here. These are monthly candles, and it's just back down at the low. So if it just continues to go down below 10.7, it's just going to crash down to 3. Let's see how much of a drop. Oh my god. Yeah, if this thing doesn't bottom soon and bounce, it's going to drop 70% potentially. But it's not bullish. It's lower lows and lower highs. You could argue that it's a very large falling wedge pattern, of course. So if you want to be bullish and say we're just holding, we're almost there, that could be extremely bullish. So 35. Oh no, let me move this. It's a 68.5x just to go back to the high. I mean, it's bearish, but it's not the worst chart because it isn't a massive large wedge, which is potentially very bullish. What's up, Jat B? Zen or Zcash? Where would you put money? I wouldn't put it in Zcash because Zcash already ran. What's up, Rob? Just apply to McDonald's. Yeah. I was hoping to quit my job by the end of the year, but it doesn't look like it as of now. All right, let me look at Peak and Zen. What is Zen doing? If Zen's down on the bottom, that's Horizon, I believe. Because, yeah, we've been looking at Zen. It depends on where Zen is. If I had to buy one, I'd buy Zen, not financial advice, because it's still down below the 3, too. It's still holding up nicely. Consolidation, had a nice little pump. So this thing could still run at least 618, almost a 3x, and a 5x up to $80, still in the tank. But yeah, to answer your question, I would have to buy that one. Ah, damn. See this right here. Ooh, Zcash. Zcash is in a bull run right now. Look at this thing. This is exactly what we're looking for on all the other coins. Zcash is the front runner. It almost hit the 1272 new high. So I'm pretty sure in the past we've covered it and we've looked at it and we said, whatever levels, and then if it goes to a new high, you're going to get this many X's. But yeah, you held the 2. This looks like exactly what XCN did. It held the 236 for a moment and just blasted out of here. I'm still a firm believer that this is about to happen. Just imagine how the Zcash holders feel. Bearish as hell, did nothing, consolidated forever, everyone's screaming there's no bull run, and then it just shot up. That's what I'm waiting for Toshi to do. Oh my god. You can't tell me that Zcash is the only coin that's going to have a bull run. I know a few others went too, but look back on this cycle and say, oh yeah, if you bought Zcash, you won, but everyone else lost. Holy crap. Yeah, why are you looking at these coins, my man? These things are dead. Never had a bullish chart. It's just been going down forever. There's nothing to say on it. Until you get back over 9.5 and then 14, you're not bullish. So it could pump all the way back up here and be bearish and go right back to zero. But other than that, there's nothing to say on it. Man, yeah, Toshi done broke the 618. So I'm hoping this weekly candle here, 6 days left, gets back over 3.9. You can see here on the chart, it did put in a slightly, at least on the Coinbase chart, a slightly higher low, just barely. So if it gets bought back up over the 618 at 3.9, and we get a green candle spawning in here, we may be back. Can you please look at Aventus? What's up, Kevin? It's at $1. Man, come on, Toshi. I can't believe I bought in and an instant red candle just went to zero. This is ridiculous. I'm ready to be bullish. I'm tired of this. Aventus, ABT. Did ABT break down? Yeah, there's so many coins we look at. I don't know what's doing what. They all seem to be bearish right now. But this has to be it. This has to be the bottom. We have a better Aventus chart somewhere. I forgot about Avalanche. Avalanche is bearish. Wait, where did our Aventus chart go? I guess that's it. Maybe we messed with it last time. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. These things are all in the same boat. We're either in these massive falling wedge patterns, consolidation, because we're just going down. You can see where the price is. It's back at the low from here, all the way back in 2022 summer. So yet another coin that's on the bottom. I mean, it can go lower, of course, but you would have to think that is it. Everyone get ready. We're about to shoot straight up. We're going to finally be bullish this week. Tesla, baby. Just like Zcash, Aventus is going to blast out of here, and it's going to be at 22 bucks before you know it. I mean, it just looks like the bottom is in. That was your bottom here, and then it broke, and then it just shot back up. Not quickly, but it's got to get it back over 180 as of now, and then 257 to be bullish again, and then it can shoot up and do a 22x to 22 bucks. ICP is running. ICP. What's up, Max? What's up, Fernando? Yeah, you guys see that they just came out and said that oh yeah, there you go. You just said it. They might front run the checks. Yeah, I just saw a thing on Twitter that said that by mid next year, so summer of next time, we'll get our bull run when they send out the $2,000 checks. I mean, all these coins, if your coin is just down and out, like all these coins we're looking at, like this one here, AVT, if you're gonna hold and you're bullish on it and you're hoping for alt season and something to happen, even if it's next year, you may never get these prices ever again. But like I said, Zcash is, these older coins are leading the way. Let's see what ICP's doing. Zcash blasted out of here. I'm pretty sure it did over a 20x from where, depending on where you bought in. Where the hell's our ICP chart? Oh, come on, ICP, where you at? Internet computer for the win. Oh, yeah, it had a baby pump, but it didn't do anything. Had a recovery after the crash. Still stuck in the downtrend. So until ICP gets over this 680 level, 686, it's still bearish. You guys say pump. I'm talking about pump. Not these little baby bearish pumps where we just keep getting stuck and going back down. So if ICP can blast out of here, 60 to 160 bucks. So maybe we're looking at the 618 retracements now since we're going so low. So if we have an alt season and this thing breaks out, it may blow through the 618 or the 236 here and just shoot straight up and do a 10x up to 60 bucks. Pull a Zcash. Made money on ICP, $5 to $8. Nice. Yeah, if you're making money right now and not losing it, that's good. They have 99 million circulating supply in a partnership with SUKU. I just want the market to go up. I'm not looking for any kind of future use cases or anything. If we don't go up now, we're going to be bearish for the next couple of years, at least the next year, probably. Yeah, that's what everyone's hoping, my man. Sit on your hands, or everyone that's holding at least, and just that's all I can do with Toshi Bag is just wait and see what happens. Let me switch the music really quick. But yeah, we're still getting sucked back down into the shadow realm. All right, let me put on the jam. Yeah, surprising we have more people here than we've had over the last couple of streams. Why did my chart get moved again? Damn, it's over. 13 days left to put a top in. You guys remember this chart that I made a while back? We're on the green line finally. We've been waiting for this since the halving. We made it to the green line. That's the top of the cycle. Potentially every time. The same numbers. It may be different this time, and maybe we top out somewhere else. We'll have to wait and see and adjust the chart. Let's see what it was. 12 bars, 365 days. Oh no, from the halving. Maybe it's more bars. Because back here from the halving to the high was 17 bars, 18 bars. So we just kind of went with 19. That was the only thing different on this whole thing. So 19 bars. Maybe it's 20 bars. Maybe it's December. Oh my God. Tessa, baby. Hold on. What the hell we got going on here? Oh yeah, that's at 91K. Yeah, so Bitcoin's right on the 618. It's do or die time. It's decision time. It'd be extremely bullish if this monthly candle gets bought back up and we get back over 105. And that turns into a large red wick. That would be extremely bullish. All right. I mean, we may get on here tomorrow and we're going to the moon. No one knows. Your hope plan B is going to be right. Yeah, I hope so too. Did you see his last post on Twitter? I think it was. Best levels to buy Zen. My man, Jat B. Zen. We just looked at it, but I already forgot what it was doing. I mean, it's doing exactly what these other coins did over the weekly candles on the 236. Just saying, not saying it's going to blast out of here, but that's bullish. The bottom is technically in after all this accumulation. You're holding the 236 at 12. It may never come back down there. We'll see. But we've seen these coins do this. What was it? Yeah, we just looked at Zcash and then XCN back in the day. Once they broke and they held, you never know when it's going to happen, but they just blasted out of here. So it just depends on if the momentum is going to shift up or not. But it got a decent little move. It could be in the early stages of what Zcash just did. Excuse me. So on the shorter time frames, from the low to the high, yeah, you just bounced off of the 236 and the 0.5. You're back above the 3.2. So it is bullish over 1472 here. If it breaks over 18, it may just start going. So what I'll do is draw a little box here. If it goes from 18 to 20, if it breaks through this box, it's going to start flying. Yeah, if it breaks the 3.2 with a candle, it's going to go. But as for telling you where it's the best time to buy, it's bullish right now. Macro bullish over 20. And I'm just saying from the past, we were watching XCN. When XCN finally broke and consolidated, it just blasted out of here. And apparently Zcash just did the same thing. Well, no, Zcash just blasted through it and it was over. We really need Bitcoin to come back up. Where's my Binance chart? The Bitstamp. Yeah, where'd my other chart go? We were just looking at it at the beginning of the stream. Can you imagine if that's it? That was the top. And this is what we're looking at. We really need to get back over 103. But we're hitting the 618 at the moment as we speak. On a very, very critical week for crypto and Bitcoin. It needs to hold this 90.91. I think it was 91 earlier. Let's see if I can tighten it up a little bit. All right, so it needs to hold the 618 here and bounce back and reverse back to the upside, because as we know, just by going from retracements, you can see it's this level also a support. So if it breaks the 618, then it's probably going to tell us that market is over, which I don't think it is. I keep repeating myself, but there's nothing else to say. Very critical we hold this 618. What's up, Ari? I'm doing all right. I'm down over $1,200 on my Toshi bag, so it is what it is. XCN used to do the opposite of BTC. Yeah, so if your coin's dropping, it's just following Bitcoin, which most coins do. That's why if Bitcoin actually starts blasting out of here, then Toshi's going to shoot up. That's my hope. At least get my money back. All right, let me leave this here for a minute. I got to go find something cold to drink. I will be right back. Don't leave. Everyone hit the like button if you will. And if you're on Rumble, go follow me on Rumble. Everyone's calling for sub 90. What do you think? If it goes below 90, that's what we're looking at right now. If it breaks the 618, then yeah, it's going to 83K, it looks like. Depending on what chart. Other ones say 73. But if it's going to do that, then you guys know it's over. We didn't make it. Crypto didn't survive. Shadow Rum won, engulfed everyone. A large engulfing Shadow Rum candles, and it's over. They duped us again. And then next time it's going to be even harder to make money. Yeah, we got 38 people in here. Nice. Everyone please hit the like button. Remember, if you're looking on a small screen, there's two streams going right now on YouTube. So one's the short form, and one's the regular. So if you're on the short form, you can find the other one that's got a lot bigger screen. All right, maybe we can reverse. When do the other markets open? All right, Super, my man. Yeah, do your work. Share all the links. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Appreciate you guys coming in here in these bad times. Chat amongst yourselves for a moment. I will be back. I got to take the dog out. She's over here whining. Yeah, I'll be back. Hopefully we do something. All right, we're back. We're back. Got 17 people left. Oh, come on, don't do that again. So what did I miss? Anything happen? Nothing is. All right, are we here? Can you hear me? Let me unplug my mic. All right, so how long have we been on here? Almost an hour. Damn. Guess we're still bearish. Oh no. Come on, 1 minute. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, we'll just wait and see if the 618 holds here. Yeah, you guys here? Can you hear me? I will be back streaming tomorrow, of course. We're not done yet, but we're not really looking at anything. We're just watching everything go down. Yeah, you guys make sure you go find the Discord. Get on the Discord. Let me see, where's the Discord at? See if anyone posted anything. It's going to be good times if we actually go up. All right, we got metal. I'm a crypto Jasmine coin millionaire. Let's see here. Yeah, you guys go. There's the link for the Discord. Remember, we're also on Rumble right now, streaming, trying to get that up and going. So if we actually do go bullish, then it'll be good times. Back up to 27 people. We're just waiting on the move. Waiting on this to happen. What's up, Carrie? How you doing? I'm hearing another 6 weeks of consolidation. Oh my God. Please say no. Tell them you don't want it. What's up, Soldier? Most people are very, yeah. That's why I said before, we've been saying people are probably going to sell early, as soon as they get their money back, people may get out. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. It's just a waiting game. All we can do is wait and hold out hope that our alts pump. We're going to get BTC to go up, but we need to. I have no idea what's going to happen. What's up, Burns 108? Got the little dog picture. The format is different today. Oh, you're watching on the short stream. There's another one. There's 2 live streams, Carrie. You got to switch over to the other one. That's the short form feed. So people that watch shorts all day can come across the live stream and potentially subscribe and whatever. But if you go to the other one on the page, there's another live stream. So anyone that's on the short feed where you can't hardly see it, there's another stream going on regular. Nice price for Toshi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to say screw it. I'm about to just buy Toshi again. Just throw another $100 at it and let it go to 0. I gotta check my phone to see how much I'm down, but it's not good. Not good at all. Where's our Toshi at? Yeah, like I said earlier, when I told you guys I bought Toshi, you guys should have just shorted the shit out of it. You would have made all your money back. Because I bought up here. Where did I buy at? Bought like right here, and then it just died. And then I added more at 5.5. And a little bit more down here. And then it just keeps going down. So if I add more money in it right now, it's just going to drop all the way down here. Jeez. But the only thing I can do is hold. Hold and hope for the best. Let me actually check and see how much. Wow. Oh my God. I got to stop looking at my phone. I'm down $1,219. My God. But usually when we crash down pretty hard, we go right back up. So that's my hope for Toshi. We did put in a slightly, just a barely slightly higher low from this low back here. Barely. So if we can stay back over the 618 to 39 and just get a large move up. If we can come up here to 001, I would be happy. I'd get my money back plus some, and I would just get out. And then it's over. Oh my God. So is there anything that's not dying like this? Is there anything holding up very good? I left a little skin in the game, but sold a lot of coins, but kept some Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, sold Link, ADA, FLR, SUI. You ran into way more retail and crypto. This cycle wasn't the case. Yeah. It's just us. Everyone that's been holding for years is here. That's who's here. Some new people, but retail is not. There's no one here. It's just no one here. When was our last green day? But you also got to realize they'll come in when we're pumping. So we don't know the game, but we know the game. We're here. So just an example, Toshi here. So Toshi's down here. Extreme fear. No one wants to get in. And then when we finally have some large candles spawn in and Bitcoin's going up again and everyone's talking about Bitcoin and whatever other coins are starting to pump, then eyes will start to barely look at crypto. And then once we get giant candles like a Zcash candle on everything, then they'll come in. So they'll come in way up at the top. And then we'll sell and get out because we've been here forever. But yeah, Zcash is in a bull run at the moment. Does that give you guys hope? Zcash pump? Let me just go through the charts. Since we're really not looking at anything, let's just go through the charts and see what's moving. See what we have on here. Oh yeah, Silver said Zbeck earlier. I forgot about you, my man. I'm sorry. This is a Beck network. Yeah, it's technically bearish, but it's still holding up in this large weekly consolidation, monthly consolidation. It's like everything else. It's back down to the bottom. It can't go lower. If it breaks, it's just going to free fall and it's over. So like I keep saying, we're at a very crucial moment on these coins. So now if you actually have a Zcash, or not a Zcash, a ZBCN bull run off of our macro support area out of this very bullish pattern, then if we can hit 10 cents, it's a 34x now. So Zbeck network is holding up all right. Oh, Xano. What is Xano? This thing's holding up. Hey, what the hell's Xano? Oh, this thing's been going up. YGG. Oh yeah, someone asked me about Heroes of Mavia. Wi-Fi is back down at the bottom. Consolidating forever. Look at this. That's ridiculous. It can't be over. These coins got to go up. We're just going to speak it into existence. Wi-Fi is going to blast out of here and do a 10x. Unless it breaks down below the low at 4,000. If it makes a lower low, then that'll be bad. But it's holding up very well. This is where you want to buy at the bottom, in my opinion. What's up, Elliot? How you doing? How does Zen get? Everyone's asking about Zen. What's up, Crypto Spaces? Can we look at Adele? What is Adele? Hold on. We'll look at Bitcoin in just a moment. What the heck did you say? Adele. Never heard of that. This? First time I've ever heard of it. Oh my God. What happened? It got delisted. Everyone piling to the shorts. This thing's going to 0.0. They delisted it and it's gone. Damn, they nuked this one. Yeah, there's nothing to say on it. It's just going straight down. Delisted and it's over. Just got a bearish cross on the weekly stock RSI. Damn. Not good. Bear market we're seeing. They'll come back, just not this year. What's up, 247? I guess we got to look at Zen again. Glad to see you on a live. Tough week. Yeah. We're sitting through the trenches again. We've always been in the trenches. Still stuck in the shadow realm. Zen and Dash targets. Yeah, they've been building up base so much. Aerodrome, I mean, if base should do really well. Yeah, I mean, everyone's bearish right now. What are you going to say? It always happens before with a pump. You said Dash? Dash is already pumping. Dash looks good here. It's holding up, consolidating on the weekly. We'll see what happens here. But as for a target, it smacked right into the 382. But that's the way it works. These coins, they wake up and they pump, little pullback, and then another candle spawn in. It'll do a Zcash and it just keep going. But the target for Dash, I think we had a target, maybe not. Depends on where you bought in. If you bought the low, yeah, this thing already did a 7x plus. Is it going to go up here and do a 200x? No. Now, if we actually continue the run here and it gets over the 382 at 99, maybe another 7.5x to 600. Lower high scenario, 618 retracement that we've always said on the older coins could be the case. So if it gets to $290, $300, that's probably it, especially the way things are looking right now. All right, so what are we looking at? Yeah, but it has to get over and stay over the 382 on Dash, preferably a weekly candle. And like I said, it doesn't look horrible on the weekly. Possibly a continuation, just like back here. And then it pumped up again. Consolidate and pump up again. And I guess one last look at Zen. Yes, we did look at Velo, but we'll look at it one more time. Yeah, if Zen can get through this box here, it's going to be extremely bullish. If it gets over 20 bucks, it's doing the same thing as Dash. These coins, I mean, we seem so bearish right now, and everyone's screaming bear market, it's over. We may just go straight up from here, hopefully. It's a good sign that some of these older coins are waking up like this. Especially with Bitcoin going down and these coins pumped. But Zen, I have no idea where it's going to end up. I don't even know what Zen is. If it goes to a new high, 440 bucks would be a 27x from here. But if you bought down in here, a 10x to 80. But bullish over 20. You would think we're going to, I mean, with everything going on, you would think that crypto's going to absolutely blast out of here. Once we get a bunch of coins pumping, and then retail finally sees that we're bullish. Of course, once we get more coins pumping and we're bullish and Bitcoin's pumping, everyone's going to scream bull market is back. So many things got to happen, but then they will come. Build the green candle, and then they will show up. And then that's when everything goes completely straight up, if that's going to happen this time. Oh, what was the other coin? What is XCM doing? Oh, Velo. Oh, man. Where's our XCN chart? That's the market cap. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just a waiting game. There's nothing to even talk about anymore because we're just bearish. It needs to get back over 5.9 to be bullish, or pretty much 206 to hold the bullish status again. But technically, I mean, if we're not going to go up till next year, it's still holding higher low scenario. So we'll see what happens. What plays out with it. Same thing with Velo. Velo's at the bottom of the channel once again. Same thing as Cookie. Pretty much Turbo. And we do have double support on Velo down here. So as long as it stays over... Damn it. As long as Velo can hold the bottom of the channel, hold this double fib support at about 5.6 to 5.8, potentially that's it. It gets back over the 382 over our little box here, then it's bullish, and it'll probably shoot right back up to the top. And like I keep saying, it depends on how big of a run we have. So from here, a little over a 9x back to the top of the channel here. And if we're actually bullish, then it could hit the 618 and do a 16x to about 12 cents. And then we'll just take it from there and see what happens. It's going to have to go along with the sentiment of the market, what's actually happening. We just got to take it week to week pretty much. If that's the Velo you're talking about. No one knows, crackpot. I would say if Bitcoin does get a little relief pump and it puts in a lower high, then it's probably over. If we put in a lower high and start coming back down, then it's probably over, because the next time it moves up, it's got to go. What's up, Jerry? We got 24 people in here. What's up, Kura? We got Kura back in the house, everyone. How you been? We've been missing you. Oh, we're back. Kura's back. She came back on the bottom. Hope you've been doing all right. We got Kura back in the house. Let's go. Everyone pile in. We're about to go straight up. It's good to see you back. What was I looking at? You said when was the last green day? November. We haven't had a green week. We've been bearish for a month. Straight down to the 618. Is this on YouTube or TikTok? This is YouTube. Oh, you're looking at the short form feed. There's another live stream with the regular screen. You just got to click the right one. You click the short form. You're not consistent, so it's hard to catch up. Yeah, it's been that way for a while now, ever since I've been back to working. But it's good to see you back. Sweet. Yeah, one more. The next time Bitcoin pumps, that's it. I'm hoping it pumps. I gotta get out of here. So I've been loading up on Toshi, just living the dream. Living the Shadow Realm dream. We're all in the Shadow Realm hoping that we get out. Most people won't make it out, but Hopefully you guys make it out with me, if I make it out. Yeah, see, Telcoin here is the same thing. Monthly macro chart, same thing. Cookie's doing, and all these other coins. It got a bounce off of the bottom, almost to 236, and it's headed back up. It's at the middle right now, so once it crosses this line right here where it is, it should make its way right back to the top. But it already pumped 2x to the 618 area, a little higher than that. But if we're in a bull run and alt season and we actually get these runs and moves we're looking for, it's going to break to the top of the channel, that it should go up. Not saying that's going to happen on Telcoin, but we'll see what happens. Stock RSI just flipped bear or bullish on the monthly, as you can see, it just crossed. So we'll see if it continues. It could do a 34, 35x up to 21. That would be nice. Damn, I can't believe some coins pumped and then Toshi just went going to zero. God. SUKU, technically it's still holding up. It doesn't have a bad, horrible chart quite yet. Depends on where we want to pull this to. So you're coming down to the 382 as long as you're below 177, 136 is in play. And if it holds, you're still putting in, like I could do the same thing on this one. But I do think if we actually go up, SUKU is going to be a very good play. What are we at, $1.60? Damn, is this thing going to hit 50 bucks? It's a 30x to 50 Tesla, baby. But technically, I'm liking these monthly charts with the big channels. Okay, we'll pull it to right there. So you can technically still tag 136, 382 and go right back up. So it's as we've been saying, most of these coins are on the bottom. And we're in mid-November. So it's time. It is time for someone to flip the damn switch so we can go up. We've been bearish for too long. Because we keep adjusting the chart on Cookie, on Turbo. Toshi's on his last leg. Slightly higher low, so not even going to pull it back up again. But you guys get the idea. Depending on where you want to draw it. Let me draw it here. So that puts in play the 382 a little better. But you guys get the idea. What do you think about the Arrow and Bellow merge? I have no opinion on that. I think someone mentioned that before, but at this point in the game, it doesn't matter. We're either going up or we're not. It doesn't matter about the future holds, it does, but I guess. But we're so late in the game now. I would say that would be a buy the news, sell the rumor kind of a thing, as always. It'll pump before the merge, and when they merge, it's over. So maybe that's the case to get it going. SUKU looks dead to you. Yeah, but like I said, you could just zoom out. When you're in doubt, zoom out. And we could sit here and adjust these channels and all this crap all day long. But potentially it's just doing what it's supposed to do. It's coming back down to the bottom of the channel. It's going to tag 136, and then it can bounce. It doesn't have to tag it, but we'll see. But you get the idea. And so many coins, when we zoom out on the monthly, have this same thing going on. We're on the bottom again. We're putting in higher lows, so that's bullish. It's just a waiting game. Oh yeah, SUKU. SUKU's going to 0. SUKU. Some of these low market cap coins on Coinbase suck. SUKU is extremely bearish. Super. Oh, sushi's holding up. I always forget about these sushi and cake and all these. Sushi. Oh wow, Swell. Damn, they pulled the rug on Swell. Jeez. Yeah, you guys used to ask for Swell. Oh no, Swiftcoin's breaking down. No. This is horrible. We have to have a bullish week. We have to have these turn into wicks and hold levels. This has to get back over 4.8. We're done selling. When will the selling stop? It's got to stop. But yeah, Toshi's not going to 0. I'm in Toshi. I may actually tonight add a little bit more just because, God, don't look at it on the monthly. It looks bad. Wow, some of these coins are getting destroyed right now. Yeah, we actually got to start going up now, like tomorrow, like now. We got to start bouncing. This is extremely brutal. Oh my God. Swift and Moonwell are breaking your heart. Yeah, every coin's doing the same thing, Ari. I can't wait till we go bullish because there's no one in the streams anymore. There's no super chats. There's just nothing. My bag's going to 0. I keep going through the wrong hallway, the wrong door into the shadow realm. I keep going deeper and deeper into the shadow realm. I can't find my way out. It's dark. We keep bumping into each other. And our bags just keep dropping. Towel looks good. It's going sideways. It's getting accumulated. It's not completely down like some of these other coins. If it stays over 292, it's still bullish. It needs to get over 427 and potentially 558 to break out. But it's got a good looking chart. It's going sideways. That's what you want to see. If your coin's doing this and not making lower lows and just dying, then you have a shot. If your coin's going and doing those other coins we just looked at, then like Swell, you probably don't have a shot. Your coin's just going to go to 0 forever. But this should be a good play too. Tau should be a big one if we run. $6,000 would be a 20x. I think we did this. That's an 84 billion market cap. Jeez. So maybe if Tau's up at $4,000, you get a 12, 13x and get out. 2 to 4 grand. But it's holding up nicely. But yeah, we've been here for an hour and 40 minutes almost, so we're going to call it. QNT, yeah, let me look at QNT. We'll do like 2 more coins and then that's it. QNT, is QNT breaking down? Come on, don't tell me it's breaking down. QNT can't break down. It's at 80 bucks. Oh, we're still good. Nothing to see here. Yeah, we adjusted this last time. So it's still in this very large triangle, consolidation. It looks just like Tau, kind of. And we're back down at the bottom area. We hit the 236 once again. I mean, if you're bullish on QNT, this is the best time to buy, because you take the gamble. It's either going to break down below 71 and be bearish forever, or we're about to get a massive move up. And this thing's about to hit $1,000. At least 800 to be a 10x. If it hits 2,000 and 26, 27 billion market cap, whatever it is now, I don't know what it is, that'd be a 25x. But that's all you can do. Like with Toshi, I've lost so much money on Toshi, but I want to buy more. I don't know if that's me being greedy or just stupid. But if I was bullish, or if I had QNT, I'd be buying a couple more here. Load up your QNT and just let it ride. But it has to get back over 100 to be bullish again. What's up, Matrix? Kaito? What's up, Crypto Homes? One good crypto pump for all coins in 49 months. Something has to give. Yeah. Yeah, we got some people coming back. People are wondering when we're going up. What's up, Michael? Cookie not so good. Cookie's potentially on the bottom. If I actually had the money to invest, I would buy Cookie and Turbo right now. And another handful of coins. You said Kaito is pumping? Alright, we'll end it on Kaito here. I just want to make my money back, or at least make some money, so I can actually have a game plan in life. Because if my Toshi bag never goes up, then I'm kind of screwed. So what'd you say about Kaito? It's going to 0. I'm just clean out the damn chart. I don't know what's going on with it. So looking at the weekly Kaito chart, it hit the bottom again. So we'll just keep it really simple. Got a little decent pump, but it's still in a downtrend. So it's still, we just need to all say it together. It's still bearish. So it's above the 236. So if it can stay above 87, bottom is in. Over 99, it's bullish. Breakout would be over 121. On the larger scale of things, the macro, it hit the 236 again. So it's bearish below 95 macro wise. But it's like a lot of these coins, it's just the downtrends need to break. But the same thing I say on every coin, it's got to break these levels. Positive note, macro chart, didn't quite hit the bottom, put in a higher low. And you can also argue that it's in a very large pattern, just like QNT. So these are either extremely bullish or just crypto's never going up. So that's really all I can say. Oh, man. Hopefully tomorrow's better. Hopefully we're back green or something. We hope that's the case. The only good thing about XCN is you're staking 800,000 of them. Nice. Yeah, XCN's getting hit hard too. Well, let's just put it into existence right now. We're going to wake up tomorrow, or the next time you go to sleep and wake up, Bitcoin's going to be back over 100K and pumping. And then back over 103 to 105, then we're back. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Hit the like button on your way out. I do appreciate you guys in these bearish times. As always, none of this is financial advice. See you guys tomorrow. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone. Good luck.